How to deal with time while manifesting. Hey guys, hope you're well. And in this video, I want to talk about this very important topic about how you should deal with time as you're getting into manifestations and what to do if you're always in urgency that when will it happen, and how to deal with that time factor when it comes to it. So, two, three things before I start this video. First, I have a slight sore throat, so my voice will be slightly down in this video. Just apologizing for this in advance, but I wanted to really get this video out for you. Secondly, this is a topic that I used to be very frustrated about. Let me tell you why. When I first got into the manifestation journey, at that time, YouTube was not a very good source of knowledge of manifestation. At that time, I used to read and learn a lot about it from books, videos, and this one thing really used to videos as in like lectures for Neville Goddard and things like that, and other teachers through which I used to learn. But one thing it really used to frustrate me is when people used to talk about time, because everyone used to just say, oh, time is an illusion. And to me, it sounded like if I'm very nervous, someone says, oh, just calm down. The thing is that even if you do believe that time is an illusion, which I do believe it does not matter to the person experiencing it. So at that time, when I was experiencing that pain, that resistance, it did not matter to me if time is an illusion because I was feeling it. So my emotions at that particular amount of time that I was feeling them were completely valid. And me telling myself that, oh, time is an illusion wasn't taking that away. So I was still feeling those emotions. I was still, if I was feeling bad, I was feeling bad. Me telling myself time is an illusion wasn't solving that. Like I said, it felt like if I'm very anxious, someone tells me, oh, just stay calm. That of course I know I should stay calm, but right now when I'm not calm, that doesn't really help me. So this is the reason why I really dwelled deeper into this concept of time, because even if we do believe that time is an illusion, like I said, I do believe it is because of many factors which are not really helpful for this video, because going into that wouldn't really solve your problem. We want practical steps that we can use and practical ways through which we can handle the problem of time. Because if we won't have these practical steps, we will keep on telling ourselves this, that time is an illusion, but it won't truly solve anything for us. So today I will share 3 practical things that you can do which can absolutely help you get better with this concept of time. So let's not waste time and directly get into it. The first one, stop counting days. I don't even know how many times I heard this from people, and I don't know how many times this comes up. People keep counting time. Hey Karan, I haven't texted my SP for X amount of days. We have been in no contact for this from this day. We haven't talked from this time. We have been hot and cold from this situation. It doesn't help. Never helps. If you actually talk about people who want to quit smoking, this one tip that is always given to them is that never count the days, like never count the number of days in which you are not smoking, because that is what a lot of people do. That, oh, I haven't smoked since 10 days, 11 days, 12 days. It doesn't really help. What it does though is that it creates pressure, it creates desperation. And when you are saying it, it makes an identity that you are not someone who has quit, you are someone who is trying to quit. The same thing goes when you're manifesting anything. Let's say you're manifesting money or love or whatever it is that you're wanting in your life. Counting time that, oh Karan, I have been doing these techniques for this many days. I have been visualizing for 16 days. Now it's 17 days. Now it's 18 days. And it still hasn't happened, or it still hasn't reached out. It just creates this identity of you that you are not doing this for yourself. You're just doing it for this person to do something, or you're just doing this for this thing to happen. And because we are creating that identity of ourselves, we become more desperate. That neediness inside of us just comes out more. It won't help you at all. It also creates pressure, because with every passing day, instead of enjoying what you're building, you are going back and forth into it, and you're constantly expecting a result. It's not really helping you detach. This used to happen with me, and I was a person who used to do this a lot. So every time I used to start a workout journey, because I have been very consistent with my workouts and everything, I used to go days without missing anything. But this is what I saw. So let's say I start day 1, it feels good. Day 2, it feels good. Let's say I'm on day 30 and I haven't missed a workout. Now what will happen is that in my mind, the pressure is very high. So I have just told myself that I haven't missed a workout in 30 days, right? Now the process for me isn't fun anymore. Now, for some reason, I have something to prove to myself or to someone, whatever it is, that it is now 31 days and I haven't missed. Maybe I want to reach 100 days without missing a workout. But what happens is, because I'm not looking at it as just one day, and I'm looking at it that if I'm tired today or if I miss today, it would mean that all the work gets wasted. It just creates unnecessary pressure for me. If I would just look at it that this is this one day, this one moment, this 1 hour that I need to maximize, it will create a lot better results for me. Similarly, if you get into this position where you stop counting days and instead focus on that one moment, that 1 hour, this one day, and moving ahead, that would create a lot better perspectives for you. Instead of thinking it has been so many days since he hasn't reached out, think about it. Today is day one. Every day is day one of my self concept journey. Every day is the day that I need to give my best for myself. That is how I would go about it. Today, these are the action plans that I have. It does not matter how many days has it been, because even if you count it, it's not truly helping you. It is not something that will fasten the process. So why do it, right? Doesn't really help, and it would be lovely if we stop going in that direction. The second thing, and second way through which we should deal with time, is to stop thinking as time as something that is running against me. Now, the reason why people are so worried about time is because of two reasons usually. First, we feel that we are losing out on something. So we feel that if we don't have it yet, that we are losing out on something, right? And the second thing that happens is because we feel that the more time passes, the more it is difficult for us to receive it. Now, let me decipher both these things and how this point will help you solve both these things. So, first, when we talk about that, the more time it is going away, like nothing is happening, or I'm not getting what I want, think about it that let's say if you get into a university and you're starting your post graduation or your graduation, or you're starting to learn, right? All these, let's say the study that you have is for 2 years. In these 2 years, you are learning something. On a daily basis, you are learning something. This process is teaching you something, right? The reason it is 2 years long is because in these 2 years, you will be well equipped. So at the end of the 2 years, when you get that degree wouldn't just be that degree that you got. That degree would basically mean that you have spent these 2 years learning the experiences that you needed to learn. When we create this perspective for ourselves that it's about the destination, not the journey, cliche as it sounds, it's very important that we learn that the journey is the major goal. Because all throughout this time, every day, I'm making myself, becoming someone, and I'm using that time for myself. Every day, the things that are happening are making me a different person and taking me closer to my goals. Every month, when I look back at the end of the month, when I'm analyzing how my month went and what are the things that I did and what are the things I could have done differently, every month I can see that I learned something that take me closer to the version of me that I want to be. And when January ended, I used to feel that I have learned so much. But when February ended, I used to feel that what I learned in January was just a starting point. And that now when I'm, let's say, October is about to end, then I feel that what I learned in September was nothing. In the first 10 days of October, I have learned a lot. So this learning process is what is making me into the person who has what I am looking forward to getting. So that's absolutely important. Second thing is that when we are counting time because we are worried that, or when we are thinking that time is running against us because we are worried that we won't get what we want, then that worry isn't solving anything in the first place. So us being in a position where we are thinking that time is running against us is only delaying what we can potentially get. And how quickly can things change like this? And I just clicked my fingers, but that is how quickly things can change. And if we are just constantly thinking of time is running out, something is going against us, then we are not actually investing ourselves in a way that we can, so that this time can be utilized properly. The third one, and this is only some people do this, and I'm going to refer to only those people. Stop creating time crunches for yourself when they aren't there. This is very, very common. Now, if I see 10 people talking about time crunches, 8 out of them have made these time crunches in their mind. I need to get my SP by the end of next year, otherwise my life is wrong. I need to get this money by the next 20 days, otherwise things will go in that direction. Now, there are some situations where there is actually a time crunch. So let's say I want to pay a bill and I don't have the money yet and I'm focusing on it, that's an actual time crunch. And it's fine to use that as a time crunch situation. And that's a topic for a different video. But more often than not, in specific person situations, there is no time crunch. You are just creating that for yourself. For some reason, creating more urgency for yourself, or for some reason, we want to feel more panicked. How is that time crunch helping you? I will give you an example. The other day, I was talking to this client. She said, Karan, when someone signs up with me, I usually have a 5-day waiting period before I can connect, right? So by the time that you sign up to the time that we connect, there is usually a 5-day waiting period because I have a lot of clients in the middle. So this person said, Karan, that's absolutely fine. Like, I will book, but I have this urgent time crunch. And then I said that, why don't you share your story and I will see once. And I sent her this questionnaire in which I wanted her to answer my question so that I can cover her story better. She sent me these answers, and in there the time crunch was that she had given herself this time crunch that if she doesn't get this manifestation in the end of 2 weeks, that means that she's doing something wrong. See, this is just an unnecessary time crunch that I have created in my mind. It doesn't truly exist. All it does is that it makes me more desperate. All it does is that it makes me more needy. And why would I consciously want to do something that has the potential and the capacity to do that? So avoid going in that direction where you are making things more difficult for yourself. Things are already difficult for you. And that is understandable that you want things fast, but this urgency isn't truly helping you. It's just making you come across as someone in your own mind who cannot deal with life without this person or this money, which isn't true. You can, because you have done it till now. So stop creating these situations for yourself where you just create more triggering environments for yourself to deal with later. It doesn't truly help. So I hope that this video helps you. I hope that this helps you deal with the situation of time better, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share if you liked the video. The link for my one-on-one coaching, my self-help courses, and my free newsletter are in the description box below.